Hello, welcome to stream. Going to try and demo art today.
I trust this will suffice?
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ah, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? They look pretty tough. Careful now. Not to nag.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You can't die on us. You're all we have.
So, Fen.
Okay? Hurry! They found us. Get ready, everyone. Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec? Hey, you found something! Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Whatever will I do?
Let's go see.
All right then. All right then.
Whatever
All
will
right,
I
then.
do?
All right then.
Ridiculous. Idiot.
Hey, mister! The king!
An elder? Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there. All right then.
Give me a phone, I say. Who else can it be?
right.
All right then.
What are you playing at?
All right then.
Say there, dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, perhaps your noble.
Lineage seems a strange I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one. Fine, lordling. Welcome to the guard, but mark my words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder. Age 18. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or... You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard is on your way now.
All right then.
Whatever.
Let's hurry.
Whoa. Well.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? The first of your kind I've seen.
Move it! There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take...
Wow, that's a real... It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of...
Listen up, strip. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all. It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place...
Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see.
This place...
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a...
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my...
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
That's my name.
I have that right? For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now...
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat...
Someone, help!
Is that so? Hey, speak to me, man.
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time.
You want us to go on ahead?
I knew fear would take you at the first step. The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time.
He's right. We're warriors. Let's go.
Damn it.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's...
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together?
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. I assume you know how to use an
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so...
Fair enough. Well, I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to... I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Okay? Here we go. Actually...
I see.
This is...
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors! Oh. Damn it.
How?
Hurry! This is bad.
What?
What do you think? Got it? Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be...
We won't lose this
Not
fight.
yet, but still, don't let your guard down.
I won't hold back! Burn!
Taste steel!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We made short work. All right!
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Here we go.
I
Not too
fight for
many,
my own
but still,
justice.
don't let your
Let's
guard
go.
down.
Fire!
Burn to earth!
I think I'm getting used to this. Okay. I feel stronger.
That'll do it. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Look!
All right. How's that? Let's give him a fight.
I'll give it my all.
First move.
Chose the wrong opponent. I think we're in the clear. Run! No. Damn it! Hey. Damn it. Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's do this!
I won't hold back! Burn!
Burn to us! Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That was the last of them. Hey.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think? Yep. It's horrible!
We can't let it get away with... Damned humans.
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back! Burn!
Vile monster. You're mine! Oh, please!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all!
Freezing!
The power of fire! How is it this strong? I'll distract it.
But...
Above all else, and the noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity.
Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on?
Scour!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Wind! It's okay.
We've gotta hit the
We
other
can do
spots,
this.
too.
Seeker! Scour! Come on! Let's go! Wind! Not bad. Not bad at all.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of... If thou wouldst change the world by thine own...
What was that voice? And you! You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king.
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all...
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle, and plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
Now, we should finally be... This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that?
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no all we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart.
And?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Huh?
Indeed.
I see.
Got it? Got it?
Can't sleep? Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to... I never expected it would be this dangerous. And it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that. Look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet. But I believe... Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. But it's a nice fantasy. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, What would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joint. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see it.
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just...
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing.
This place.
That being the case...
All right.
This place here.
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
What happened?
No. Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward. Stop!
What's wrong? Got it? Luke. All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Alright, how's that? Push through! Alright, how's that, cat? Come on!
Hey! Gain the level!
Hold on. Got it? I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin!
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Wind!
Some battles are hardly afoot. I see. Fine work indeed.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Push through! Alright, how's that? Come on, cat!
very impressive.
Our usual tactics should work.
Ours.
Vitus power! Scour!
They chose the wrong opponent. This is bad. No one's watching.
Cat!
That was the last of them.
What is it? But
Pardon?
thank you.
Alright, how's that?
Good one.
Mind you.
Yeah, come on! Push through!
They're onto us.
Alright, how's that?
You could do it. Nice. I bet
Let's do this.
Eyes up, novices.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
You hate to see it. A few left. Keep your eyes open.
Come on!
amazing. Great move back there. All right, we did it.
We won't lose this
I'm
fight.
feeling they might be pretty tough.
I won't hold back! Scour!
Even easier than expected.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
That's all of them. We can relax for now. Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do.
I've never fought soldiers before. Wind!
What is that? Never seen. That's not an igniter. Take this. Held back too.
Tougher than I thought.
It's our turn now.
Coming at us!
What's that?
I can take it.
I think something's coming. Watch
Finish the
out!
job.
Got no mercy for you!
Blast.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this.
It's our turn now!
Hold still. Blast.
Vitus power! Wind!
No.
Let's hurry.
All right. Hey. Indeed.
So? Wait a second. Then
Let's go.
However,
Stop! Don't move! Don't you dare move!
wait.
believe this.
Well done. Stop right there. This is bad.
I can't believe this.
Amazing! Great moves back there. Look!
Hey, are you...
I told you.
What?
To send a message, boy.
But the only one who could know we... Oh!
What are you doing?
I can't believe this.
Stop right there.
Looks like they found us. No way.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who...
Who would have thought 3?
Bastard.
Naturally.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If it...
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcement.
A village? Seven years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Come! I
will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait!
I don't know what you think you're doing. This igniter's all I need.
So he scampers off to protect himself. I'll fix the filth.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes...
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back! Scour!
Die!
Oh, please!
Warrior! Hack and slash! The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power. Wind!
Take this! Still standing.
I refuse to
Warrior!
Here!
I'll cut you down!
Luis!
That'll do.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nice. I feel stronger already. A new ability.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something... Now that I think about it, once you awakened, it... Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct.
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
it didn't really sink in, no.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very all mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those... Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection.
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of a... By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the
What?
The nature of the Seeker. This right here. Now then. This here. That means... Now then. I see. This right here. All right.
Sure.
Of course.
What did you say? I see. This could be useful.
Fascinating. That is... I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Leave it to me. I still have much to learn.
Do make yourself at home.
This place...
That's a good kitty.
Hmm?
This cat, you see. Hmm? That's a good boy.
Whoa.
Welcome. What would you care to know? 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 It appears that... What would you care to know? What would you care to know? Does this worry you? That's a good boy.
That's a good kitty.
That is... But...
What's this?
Take a look.
Hang on a second.
Adieu.
Got a sec? Oh, yeah?
Hold on.
Whoa. I see.
My young friend, to reach the lineage of power's greatest potential. After all, a hero without allies is nothing, only a champion of the... When next you come to see me, open my book. As long as you walk your...
What? Where are we?
You two all right there?
Trance?
It was strange. As if my senses sharp.
What? You studied back at the Sanctum, right?
Awakened it.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you...
I think you might be... Enough! We must... And lad, I follow your lead now.
Same here.
We've 5 days until the...
Look!
What's up? Huh?
Pardon?
that true? Damn it. No.
Sure.
Where to? Where to?
I'm sorry.
But
Yeah. Oh.
Where to?
This place.
That being the case. Be careful.
Let's do this.
Eyes up,
Take them out.
novices.
We gotta keep pushing
Seeker!
forward.
Scour! Stay
That
sharp!
one's down.
Now, what's the play?
Nothing to worry about. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Warrior! Still standing, eh?
Grius' guard is down.
Seeker! Wind!
All right, victory is ours.
Looks like we're safe for now. If it's useful, I say grab it.
Catch! All right, how's that?
Here we go.
I know these guys are weak, but stay focused.
Vitus power.
Scour! Two remaining.
One's down.
Now, what's the...
Sword, let's go. I'll go
Grius
for
has
the
this
kill.
handled.
Thanks, Grius.
Grius' guard is down.
Gangling it here. Let's move.
If I say so, I shall rise to the occasion. That was the last of them.
Let's do this.
Right, let's do this.
Come forth, royal soul.
I shall vanquish evil. Let's wrap this up.
Blade warrior.
If I say so myself.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Whew. That should do it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Catch!
Find you.
Catch!
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Here we go.
Let the battle begin.
Seeker!
I call upon royal power within. They chose the wrong opponent.
See the right move.
That was the last.
We won't lose this
Right.
fight.
Let's do this.
Just
That
one
one's
left.
down.
I shall glory.
Nothing to worry about.
They die hard.
Only one
I
left.
won't hold
Finish them
back.
off and we're clear.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do.
Nice follow.
Our usual tactics should work.
We gotta keep pushing
Let's go.
forward.
Just two left. Now, are you prepared?
Nothing to worry about.
Let's wrap this up.
I won't hold
If I
back.
say so myself.
No more third rest. Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
I don't like this.
Don't tell me.
But... Luke.
We won't lose this
First
fight.
move's ours.
Come forth, Royal Soul. Let's keep this up.
Okay. Nothing to worry about.
Not done yet.
The power of heroes. Two remain.
Has this handled.
Seemed the right move.
Only 2 enemies
Let's go.
left. Stay sharp.
Now, I call upon royal power within.
Got one. Great
I
job,
won't
Soul.
hold back. That's how I've survived this job. Didn't think I had anything left to earn. Locked out.
We can't get sloppy.
Won't put up much of a fight.
By this power. Stay sharp.
They're down.
I shall vanquish
You
evil.
have this.
The next one will fall just as
Seemed the right man. Didn't think I could grow anymore.
I think we got them all.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do this. We're here to stop you.
Seeker! Wind!
Last one.
They're down.
Are you prepared?
You have this.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
That's all over. You can relax.
We can't get sloppy. We're here to stop you.
Seeker!
I shall vanquish evil.
I won't hold back. Still standing, eh?
Think not.
Still up?
I call upon royal power within.
Let's catch our breath.
Okay.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise to the occasion. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Push through!
My archetype's abilities feel strong.
You sure you don't want to heal? I would.
it's all over, you can relax for now.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
But they've got numbers.
Let's go. Scour!
I can't. Are you prepared? 3 remaining.
Warrior! Keep pressing it.
I have much to learn from you.
Bree, is your attack
Come
power
forth,
down?
Royal Soul! Stay sharp! It's not over yet.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, just let the do does it.
Whew. That should do. Watch out! We've been spotted!
Our usual tactics should work. Let's go!
No holding back!
Any means necessary. Held back too much. Don't be careless. Here I go.
I won't hold back! Let's hurry on.
Hey! Hey! But... how about a break?
Indeed.
Hey.
All right.
Let's go! Wait a second!
Got it? All right.
What is that?
It's a crystal. Now I remember.
That's all just...
That's no up.
the way it's moving!
Here it goes.
I won't hold back! Scour!
In the I call upon royal power within!
No need there, Blade.
Seeker!
I can't.
No. Warrior!
What can we do?
Okay? You gotta heal up! You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I can take it.
I'm not out of this yet. I call upon royal power within!
Sought the power of heroes.
My best wasn't
Get him
enough.
back on his feet!
Let's
Joel
go!
got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
A tough one.
Red warrior! Still standing, eh?
I'm sorry. Get up!
I'm not
Badly wounded! Don't push yourself so hard!
Don't sell a mercenary shot. Warrior!
Not like this! Someone, help! Please!
Seemed the right move. Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Here we go.
Right. Let's do this. There, mate. Slash it!
Is there no end to them?
Reinforcements! Only two
Blade
enemies
Drake,
left!
I would hold back. Stay focused.
Let's stay calm. Seeker! There's no way I'm stopping.
That was the last of them.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's go. I'll go for the kill.
The freak seeker!
You hate to see it. That's all over. We can relax.
Really?
Nuts.
Huh?
Luke. But... Got it?
But...
Let's go. Don't panic.
Watch out!
Look.
All right!
What?
Look!
What the?
No, stop.
Run! Hurry! Run!
actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight.
Public carriage seems a bit...
Not with all the outsiders.
Lovely.
Let's just get our camps.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. But our town's just rubble now. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid. Now, I think, what? Then I will make...
Hey, Grius, I think...
Aye. Maybe you're right.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic. Of course, when swordplay, those days...
I've heard. The prince was attacked.
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Hurley these blackguards into the palace!
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was power. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could weaken. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that. To dispel the curse.
And you're sure Luis...
I saw him in the fray, and now, after for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, He must be dealt. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt, but neither do we forget a...
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a great... In any case, I owe you... Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital.
I'm beat.
Well... Nonetheless...
You're kidding! Time for bed.
Well...
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much... You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops, and look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and king, more virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join...
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you... Well, it's almost dawn. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Good.
This place...
Let's go.
Great. Let's...
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride.
Last time we rode in a public carriage...
You've come a ways.
Reminds me of the road sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I...
We both did well to make it out.
Yes.
The last couple days almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip. After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. The skyline is full of unfamiliar.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there. Arguing over, not to mention talk of monsters at the border.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. After which... not many even remember.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row.
Here we go.
That's terribly unfair.
All right, then.
Just pathetic.
Look, I don't give
All
a
right,
toss
then.
who's king. I just want some coin.
Got it.
All right, then.
Dreadful.
All right, then.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
All right, then.
This place.
Got it.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you...
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought.
Something bad.
I see.
I didn't know Grius.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but
Of course. Now, as for the rest of...
once we're done,
It's so good.
all pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious.
Red grass root.
You said we were short-handed, but...
I know we've plenty of independent agents, which means we're the only...
Still, killing
Grius, do you have a plan?
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. I'll need you to draw, and don't rely on your fancy powers for me. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and...
No. Besides, this is nothing I've not done before. Give me...
All right.
Not much of a choice.
One last thing.
Aren't you at least going to tuck...
You've got to prepare tonight.
And there's his fatherly side. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early.
Well, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria.
Look at that.
Hey! Did you need something?
I was thinking we could play...
Play a game? Oh. You like books? Well, I haven't ever seen one before. So I was
Want to read it to...
Really? Oh.
Don't worry, Maria.
Really?
Yes.
Let's read them. There's so many Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Do you help out every...
Plus, I like when Papa always says not to go into his room. So I wait for him a lot.
You're a strong girl.
I know Papa's always busy with work. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Glad to hear it.
Will you play with me again? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with... I've heard his job can...
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy body.
Thank you. I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more. Alright. In this country, what? Society's purpose is to protect all are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always gets along. Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish... Can I read a little more? We're probably not...
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the cut. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there.
What, with the soldier?
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in?
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. We're gonna split up as soon as we leave.
I'll see to everything here.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight.
Everything will be fine.
Right.
Once we're back, let's all have...
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get us...
Let's go.
Oh.
All right then.
That reminds me.
All right then. Where to?
What is it?
All right then. Where to? All right, then.
I'm out of ideas.
What am I supposed to do here?
All right, then.
Sod off.
You've come at a good time. Don't miss your chance.
Isn't that...
Looking to sell, are you?
All right, then.
Hey? You keep away from me.
All right, then.
Stay there.
All right, then.
Oh.
All right, then. Where to?
The hell did I wind up here?
Dear me.
All right, then. All right, then.
My own.
Got it? All right.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there.
The call! What is this?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty!
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth! The truth of reality! You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face. It can't be. His Majesty. The king? How?
Is it him? He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ah! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Vorden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Luis! He's catching up to Vorden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis! Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours! Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile!
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right!
Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No!
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Damned!
Hey! Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yes.
Stroll, get a hold!
Pathetic. Got to stay calm. Calm. Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come! Brace yourselves! Stroll's anxiety is breaking!
Wind!
Keep the enemies off him!
It didn't work?
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him!
Moving to the rear.
a shame.
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
I call upon royal power within! Perhaps not. Let's... Oh, please! I call upon royal power within! Hack and slash!
Let's stay calm. Let's go!
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall rise to the occasion. I'm eager to see you use that. Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the...
There should be a mausoleum nearby.
Yes.
Take care with him, please. He gave his all for the king. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the crown's service.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend.
The royals...
Please. Please help.
Did he trap civil?
Yes, my
I don't envy their chance.
I am honor bound as a knight.
Does it not tarnish the royal knight?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fight.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well. Let's just watch out for those...
Gotta hurry.
Over here!
Hold it.
No.
Oh, God.
Over here!
This is bad. Damn it.
All right.
Okay?
All right, how's that?
The swords.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Let's push through!
Yeah, nice work!
All right.
You're so lucky.
Hey, good one. Blast!
No!
Like I'd let you.
Vitus power. Last one.
No. Yes.
The children!
Got it. Understood.
been spotted! On your guard!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Don't tell me. If you see a use for it, I say take it with you. Nice find. Hey! All right.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
No.
Thank you.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
We found something.
Nice! Maybe we'll find a use for that.
Everything all right?
No.
I see. Look!
And then...
Onward! Damn it!
However...
Yes.
Hurry!
Look at that!
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mine.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves.
Look!
Damn it!
We'll not be getting in this way. Best to seek another way.
The plan's more than I have.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him, Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a...
I see.
Yes. Well, it was back when I'm...
You're a personal guard for the...
I was. Which brings me to the heart of... Why were you trying to...
Well...
Revenge. The assassination is for...
Revenge?
Not just for the prince.
Alsace was a calculating man. Why would such a man...
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know?
If nothing else, you...
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guards.
You saw for yourself they're failing. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral.
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral.
Pretty chaotic.
With good reason.
Oh! Have you seen...
Maria!
She heard the commotion and...
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her.
She must have been caught in the wave of...
She's unconscious.
Ah, but... He'll be along soon, won't he?
He's...
I'm sorry.
I was...
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria.
Hunt their peoples. Most of the soldiers sent. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred.
And we can trust your word.
There's a gate just beside...
Right.
All right, then.
This I cannot. I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
Hang on a minute, you.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
All right.
Well...
Even so.
I'm a little worried. Now, where was I?
Look.
Ready?
All right.
Doesn't it seem like...
Let's hurry.
Onward.
Wait!
Yeah.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Alcest.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I...
O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name! Alcest, I will see you freed. For the liege I am sworn. Alcest!
I'm sensing a huge surge of power.
I'm so sorry!
Let justice prevail! Strike me if you dare!
Let's stay calm.
I call upon royal power within!
Only a flesh wound. With blade in hand! Is that all?
The free seeker!
Come! Not this one.
It's okay. Seeker!
No holding back!
Let justice prevail! Strike me if you dare!
I won't hold back!
Are you prepared?
This is nothing. Only a flesh wound. You resent my strike?
Hold yourself together!
Let's come forth, royal soul!
Is that all? Alcest!
Liz and Marie. We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
That'll do. I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria.
Well, isn't this... Come on.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't 'tis nothing.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment.
Ah, you're just in time. She's not hurt too badly, but I told her that...
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you. Now that you're here, I'll go check on...
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes. You saw what would happen under his rule.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all, allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for me. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is safe.
We'd be happy to have you.
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly?
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me. Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's stable.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louise.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel.
You figure that's why he said... If it's true, we still have some days until... But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do.
That's not your burden to bear. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even give proper directions.
Now you're the one overthinking things.
You're right. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got it. Grius gave his life for that mission. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past. Well, you should get some rest. Let's rest. Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the frigid. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power. Yet be warned, such power you must carry on. Forgive me. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. And danger is an inconvenient... A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's much as I'd like to join you in person. If you see him in places of battle, if you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but...
What? No matter.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry. Think nothing of it.
Yeah?
I'd say...
It'll be all right.
All good.
Yeah.
True.
For real.
Now then.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's focus.
Hey there! So, give it a shot.
Congratulations on your progress thus far. What you've experienced is merely the prologue of metaphor.
Oh.
The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo. How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
We should go.
What's happened?
All right, then.
Let's go.
I'm just incredulous.
All right, then. Go. Where to?
Fool.
All right then.
What on earth are you doing?
Oh. Grand, innit? Now what am I? Please, if there's anything you can do. Thank you much.
Let's give it a shot. Come on!
What on earth are you doing?
All right then. All right then. Where to?
What on earth are you doing?
All right then. All right then.
But there yet innocence in the grand.
Blimey.
All right then.
You. I...
What?
Yes. Farewell.
Right?
What now? What now? What now? What now? All right then.
You little bastard. Why, you little...
I'm just incredulous.
All right then.
The royal guard is slumping.
Hang on a minute, you.
The royal guard is slumping.
What now?
Thanks for watching. Good night.